Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm giving you a full tour of a Finnegan Nature Preserve and Wildlife Refuge. This right here is the Wildlife Hospital. So right now we are in Willow Gardens, the most human populated area here. But you actually aren't allowed to build any structures beyond Willow Gardens. So let's just go down here. There's the chickens. But people say Willow Gardens is the most beautiful part of this nature preserve and wildlife refuge. But I think Alaska Minor is. So let's go to the animal watch. As you can see, there's a lot of birds around today. There's a lot of owls here during the winter time. There's great horned owls. So right there is the border between Alaska Minor and Willow Gardens. How are there mosquitoes? How is that possible? I don't know how that's possible. There's still mosquitoes. And it's December. Well, here's the animal watch right here. Here we get into the really wild areas. So this is the animal watch right here. There's one pine field right there. So I'm gonna go into one pine field. It's actually not dangerous to walk in here during the winter time because there are no ticks in December. But as you saw, there were mosquitoes. I don't know how they survived. So the reason we call it one pine field is because there's literally one pine tree right there. So there's Evergreen Forest State Park. So right now we're in Alaska Minor. Just wait until you see Northern Forest. The Northern Forest is the third and final part we're gonna explore. So let's go into Evergreen Forest State Park. We're still in Alaska Minor whenever we come back here. Forest Road is up there. It's the only road that goes through here. But this is completely wild. Thought I heard that owl again, that great horned owl. But we are trying to get it cleaned up along there. So this is Forest Road. Let's just go to the very edge of the nature preserve. still in Alaska Minor. That's the northern forest in there. Like I said, we are trying to get it cleaned up down here. It's just gonna take a little bit of doing. So here's the very edge of the nature preserve. As you can see down there, that's owned by Phillipsburg Borough because of the power lines. So let's go into the northern forest. Let's look at the difference between the evergreens and the birch trees. I should have called it birch forest because there's a lot of birch trees. I'm actually going into Kayla State Forest. We are planning on putting up some bird houses today. So now we're in northern forest, third and final part of this nature preserve. It's like an actual forest. I mean, that's an actual forest right there, but it's all pine trees. This has a variety of trees. So all of the northern forest is Kayla State Forest. It's a very tiny forest, though. But the reason it's so hard to walk through here is because you're not allowed to cut down any trees here. You're not allowed to change the landscape at all. Looks like an elk might have been down here. But over there is not part of the nature preserve, as you can see. Everything is wild. As you can see right here, this is actually my favorite part of this forest. It's kind of like a little archway of trees. Look, there's a little white pine right there. I'm gonna try to go down there a little ways, but right down there is the edge of the northern forest. We're gonna try to go down there in the spring. I'm gonna do another tour, so it's pretty much winter. And there's still mosquitoes out. I don't know how that's possible. I think it's because it was so warm the past couple of days. Oh my, there's a deer leg there. It's kind of weird. Probably coyotes chewed it off. Yeah, there is a pack of coyotes that roam this area. But as you can see, this is pure wilderness in here. This is actually the farthest down I've come. But as you can see, just right down there, where that fence is, that's the edge of the nature preserve. I hear people down there. But that's not part of the nature preserve. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this video. Most people, if they find a deer leg in the middle of the woods, they always think it's some huge creature that ripped it off. It's actually probably just the work of coyotes. As you can see, if you want to come down here, you get stuff from the woods all over you. Well, I'm gonna go back up. As you can see, there's a birdhouse right here. Has a nest inside of it. Oh, what's this doing down here? An oil carton. Let's take that up and throw it away. Now walk along Forest Road. So, there's another edge of the nature preserve right there, right along there. So that's gonna do it for this video. I gave you a tour of the entire nature preserve. I'm gonna end it as soon as we get up here. You can still smell the oil in there. There's some trash. What is a sweet tea bottle doing down here? Alright, now we're back in Willow Gardens. So, if you're here and you find an injured animal anywhere down there, take it up to right there. That is the wildlife hospital. But if it's like a larger animal, we'll call in like the game commission. They'll take care of it if it's a large animal. But we'll take care of like smaller animals like foxes until the specialists get here. Not specialists, like veterinarians, once they get here. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Set this down. Peace.